Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Better Than Icy. Today, I'm gonna finally make my lift elevator. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna start out by honestly, I'm straight up cannibalizing the elevator I had here. It's like I'm just gonna slowly be taking everything from my old base. It'll be left a shallow husk of its former self, the way it should be. Made myself slightly uncomfortable with that. So, yeah, I have no clue how to do a multi-floor elevator, but I'm just going to get the elevator set up, and then we'll play around with it at some point to try to figure out the whole multi-floor thing. Yeah, I don't know why I started recording at night. Like, that one was my bad. I could have looked out the window and saw that it was night. I was like, no, let's just start now. Why not? But, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is have the whole thing powered by a vertical windmill, since I haven't used any of those yet. And they're awesome looking. So I'm going to put a big old vertical windmill on the top of that thing. What's that? Oh, I forgot that that's blocked off. There's no way it's actually there. So, vertical windmill would be in my Better Than Wolves stuff. There we go. You can see I have a ton of stone bricks. Well, it's still night. I'm afraid to go out there, so let's talk about the plans we're going to be doing soon. This elevator's going to have to go multiple floors eventually, which I'll do some research, see if I can figure out how to, make that happen. But I want a floor to stop here, so I can use my enchanter. Obviously a floor there, so I can get to the rest of the base. And above this, I'm going to soon, probably off camera, be digging out an area. And I have to get my villagers here. I want to be able to use my enchantment room. I'm getting closer to getting my mob farm running. And I need the souls of the living to power my dark magics. So, yeah. That's pretty high on our priority list. Digging out a room there. And getting villagers to set up a villager farm, which I'm super excited about. I have a couple ideas, so we're going to play around with those and see what we can figure out. My trophy room is looking pretty good. I don't know. I wish that dog that just saved my ass had made it. I would have him sitting right here. But yeah, moving on. We're just kind of doing a little tour and just going through some stuff we need to finish up. My vanilla enchantment room, that's pretty much done. I do need to... I got my balcony here, which I'm not sure if I showed this off, but I put a bunch of arrows in a bow up here so I can fire down on monsters if they're laying siege. I do need to connect this somewhere, because this just kind of goes nowhere. I ended up breaking into it at some point when I was building something else. I can't remember what. I think that's actually the Infernal Library. So we got to bring that, hook it up into the network or into the castle somewhere. Up here, I really need to put a roof on this and finish up this room, because it's just been sitting here blank for a long while. So pretty soon we'll be building a roof on that. Let's see, other projects on the very soon agenda list. Down here, I do want to find a place to do my trees. I have to light up everything, which will be an off-camera project. Because, oh, we're starting to get daylight. I do need to finish up some of my challenges here. I need to go find a cat. An underground village. I might... Well, technically that right there will be underground. I don't know, I'll probably build like a actual underground village. I need to collect more withers, enchant full plate, getting the, getting my, villager farm set up will be instrumental in that. And, finishing up the mob farm. I need more challenges, guys. Start shooting them at me. I need to fill up the rest of these. So, we're gonna head on up now that it's become day. And, see what we can do about this, elevator thing. I built a basic framework for an elevator up here. There he is. I knew I was about to get mobbed by some kind of spider. Ow, there he goes. So I built a basic framework for an elevator. I just haven't really done anything with it yet. And I've got some ideas, but nothing that solid yet. I went through this morning, I picked all the fruit off my trees. This orchard is pretty much eventually going to become mainly decorational, because I want to have all my trees auto-feed into juicers. Just more or less because I think it'd be a fun challenge. So we're going to come on up here. I forgot to grab gearboxes and axles, but it's okay. We'll build the rest of our stuff first. And we'll figure it out from there. And I've got this here. I decided I don't want to bring the tower up too much higher, actually. So I kind of like the main part of my castle being underground. And just like, I don't know, we'll build some sub-towers and such. But my thoughts were here. I do want to keep the 3x3, since I have that tube. We're going to be bringing this in. Okay, there's the middle. And that should be, boom, right in the middle there. So what we're going to do is, and we'll be knocking down a lot of this while after I'm done here. This is more or less just to get up here. I hate, I'm right above the cloud limit because I can't stand the clouds. This is going to be a solid topped. And we're going to we'll come back later and light this up so we don't have mobs spawning up here. But I'm thinking basically we do this, like this, like this, and then we'll be putting we'll put some glass in the 4 holes around the sides. We're going to put our pulley right there. Put our ropes in there. And they're going to be going down. We have to get more rope. And then let's break this. Actually, we probably shouldn't have put the rope in yet. Let's just chop the rope off. Rope, stop it. Stop it, rope. How much rope did I put in there? It couldn't have been that much. Okay, there we go. Finally hit the bottom of the rope. Whew. There we go. We're going to build our platform here. And then build this up to here. And this will bring us up higher so we can have a little platform above. I'm going to put doors on all these with obsidian pressure plates. And then this whole thing will just go up and down here. We're going to have to wire it and everything, but I'm thinking we have to choose one side that we can't have a door on because we're going to have to lead the wiring up here. But that'll be fine. We'll just pick this side. Why not? The side leading away from everything. We'll just bring a tube up here. Let's go get some redstone, actually. Throw the rest of the rope in here. Didn't I just... There we go. Yeah. I may have just made life harder on myself. Yeah, it's fine. We'll climb up the rope. We'll see how far down this goes with the rope we have. Not that far. Okay, so up we go. We gotta go get the rest of our materials. And, we're gonna have to build a way to get redstone current up. Ow. And this redstone switch we're gonna build here is probably gonna be pretty much temporary. I almost killed myself here. There we are. It's probably gonna be pretty temporary because I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a multi-floor elevator. I'm really not sure on that, honestly. It's going to take, I guess, some interesting timing. Like, just timers, so figure out how long it takes to get from one floor to the next. I don't know. If anyone has a good tutorial on multi-floor elevators, you should send me a link of it. I'd love to see it, because I'm actually pretty stumped. Like, thinking it through, I can't think of a way to make it happen. To use all our rope here. There we go. I have no clue. Huh. I probably should have thought about that more before I started this episode, but such is the way of the world. We are just going to deal with it. And I guess I need... gearboxes and axles. And some buttons. Actually, we're just going to use levers for now. We'll add the actual buttons and such not in later. We're going to need a lever. Because right now we're just going to have a control at the top. We'll put the real controls in here later once we figure out how to make it multi-floor. Yeah, that'll work. And then later on we'll go check on our cow farm, see how that's going. I haven't really been playing that much. That hasn't been on camera. You guys have pretty much seen almost the entire time I've played Better Than Wolves this week. I just haven't had much time lately. Ooh, grapes. I've done very little off-camera work. Excuse me. So I don't expect my cow farm to have a lot in it, but we'll see how that's going. We still need to troubleshoot and make sure everything's running well there, since I haven't really tested. It was more of a, this should work. But yeah, let's break this. There we go. One there to make it even. Cool. Now let's head up. What we need to do is we're gonna want the lever to be here. So I'm gonna need a couple redstone torches. And I guess a couple levers here. And we need a redstone torch to be on the back of that spot. And then we're just going to bring this up, straight up like this. And while we're working on this, we'll probably leave it open so we can see what's going on if we make any errors here. Oops, we want this to be right here on the front. And there we go. So we're going to have a... Ooh. I think pulleys have to be activated from the side. So I want this to be one higher. That presents a problem. We kind of need that pulley. There we go. Perfect. Bread time. Up we go, up we go. Okay. And... yeah, I believe the pulley has to be hooked into from the side, so I want to bring the pulley up one more. Because I want to do this. Click randomly. That is what I want to do. And then I'm going to want my gearbox to be here. So that'll actually hook in directly, which is perfect. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you put it? I never remember if you place it. There we go. I couldn't remember if you placed it at the bottom or the top. Ow! Okay, fell down. Fell down the hole. And later on, we'll come up here and color the vertical windmill blades. We're just going to test out and make sure the basics here work and that I remember how to make a windmill. So we need our lever to be right here. And that should turn off the system, which should unpower it. Which should unpower it. Come on. Come on, Verdi. Let's pop up here and make sure. See what I did wrong. Up we go. Huh. Apparently I'm doing this incorrectly. I thought that gearbox is... That is powering it. Okay, apparently gearboxes can't be deactivated that way. How about like that? There we go. Okay, that'll work. We'll just have to run it in like this. And chop down the back. That looks fine. Let's bring back the sides up here in a little bit. It's getting dark. We got to be careful. And that should bring my... We're going to block this off, actually. Until we finish up here, we're going to block that off. I think if I turn this, it'll snap the rope. Because it can't move up. But I could be wrong. Let's dig down. And almost die. Okay, it doesn't snap the rope. Oh, it had gone down far enough. Cool. There we go. Let's see. We'll ride this down, see how far it goes down. And then check and see what we need rope-wise. Okay. And I'm going to have to do some searching and see how to go about making a multi-floor elevator. Because I know that to make this, you know, 2 stops, I'd need a T flip-flop. Actually, let's see how far up this goes. I'd need a T flip-flop and all that jazz, but I just don't want to bother building a T flip-flop yet. Because I'm going to have to change it up anyway. Knowing that I'm going to have to change it to make the multi-floor elevator, I don't want to put terribly too much work into it. So we're just going to leave it with a one-way lever. Activated only on the top for now. Until I figure out how to go about making a, how I would go about making a, what's the word I'm looking for? Multi-floor elevator. There we go. We're going to bring this up here to match. Bring this around the whole edge here. There we are. And this is more or less just an observation deck. Going all the way up to the top. The current issue being I have to come down here. And we'll have doors on these sides. So let's bring it down. We're going to ride it down and see if it goes all the way down. If it doesn't, we'll have to climb the rope to get back up. We'll Quasimodo our way up there. I guess we're going to have to break out the glass as we go. Oh, the ladders. Yeah, we'll have to break out the ladders too. So we'll figure out how to make this multi-floor. As I said, if anyone has any good tutorials on that, I'd love to see them. Just message me on YouTube. Just send me a private message. I'd love to check them out. Because I'm a little lost as to how to go... Oh, excuse me. I'm a little lost as to how to go about doing that. I'm not really sure the best way to approach that. Break these out. Huh. I think that's probably because I stopped. So I think I need to hit it again to get it to start again. Ow. Okay. There we go. Well, that's the start of the elevator. But, I do think it's going to be a shorter episode today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to AFK and collect a ton of these vines like I've been meaning to do for a while so we can finish this up. Very soon we'll finish this up. I'll see what I can find in the way of multi-floor elevator designs. Yeah, so our next, I think next episode we're going to either work on that elevator, or if I haven't figured it out yet, we'll finish up the mob trap and then start moving our villagers over. I'll go ahead and dig that part out. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, you should subscribe. And I will see you all next time.